Hello, happy Halloween, or like not yet quite Halloween, but almost. I haven't really done any Halloween content yet this month, and that's a disappointment. So I thought that in honor of Spooky Month, I would do a cute little fashion video featuring some looks inspired by spooky icons. So that's what we're doing today. That's pretty much my intro. So let's go. Let's have some fun. So my first one is the Corpse Bride. This one is a little bit harder to do as like normal daily wear, like actual outfit, because she is a little weird. So this is the petticoat. It's like blue and lacy and kind of reminds me of Emily's dress, even though Emily is a little bit more on the like she's blue and her outfit is white because it's a wedding dress. I still I'm not blue, so I thought including some blue would be a good way to incorporate that. Hopefully this is not like too scandalous that you can see through this to my bra. But I think that this really suits her look, and like she's a little bit more cool toned and I only have this in a warm tone. But it looks very like vintage bride to me, especially over this petticoat. And then the last piece that I'm gonna add on this is a corset. Okay, so I added a big piece of fabric to my head and it's just on there with a headband and then also a flower crown, and I safety pinned some lace to my arms. Let me show you how I did the headband. I just kind of gathered it up like that, stuck a headband like this, just through it, I guess. Flipped that over the top like that. And that's it. Easy veil. These are the shoes that I'm thinking. These are just like Phantasma white leather heels. I don't know. They're not very like of the era because Corpse Bride is set in Victorian times, but these are what I've got. They're the only white shoes I have. Next one that I wanted to do is Wednesday Addams. Wednesday Addams is very iconic spooky girl. There's actually that new TV show coming out that I'm really excited for. I really like the actress. So I'm excited for that TV show. I think it's gonna be really cute. I'm like really struggling with this. There we go, got it. So Wednesday is like very iconic and it's just a black dress with a collar. I don't own a black dress with a collar, so we're gonna have to just kind of moosh some stuff together and hope that it works out. I have two black dresses that I can try. This like very nondescript black turtleneck, and then I have the Sauna Floor dress. I'm worried about the Sauna Floor dress because it's very low necked, so I'm not sure if that's actually gonna look great, but I'm gonna try that one first just because I like that dress more, and we'll see what we come up with. Here's the blouse. It's very boxy. This is kind of what I was concerned about, that the collar of the Sauna Floor dress doesn't go up high enough, so it kind of looks like a nun costume rather than Wednesday Addams. This is definitely better with the collar, but unfortunately it's like really unflattering like where the shirt is because the shirt is so boxy. So I'm gonna try to see if I can compress it with like a bodysuit kind of thing underneath the dress, and maybe that will help out a little bit. This is called a corset body. It's basically like a bunny suit. It's a boned leotard, I guess. I put it under costumes so that for one, the costumes will always fit the same because this is kind of squishing my body into the correct shape, and also it gives something for costumes to anchor into, and they have these little bones attached to the necklines of each of the costumes that flips into this bodysuit, so it keeps them up, which means that I don't have to put boning in every single costume. I can just kind of build the costumes around this thing so that they stay up without their own boning. Alright, so that's what it looks like when it's on. It does compress all of the fabric really nicely. Yeah, that makes everything a lot more streamlined and less bulky around like pretty much from here down to here because that shirt is so boxy. So I think that looks a lot better. I can't be Wednesday Addams without braids, so I'm gonna stick my hair in braids real quick. Got the cute braids in, and then the last thing is gonna be shoes. Got little boots, and I think Wednesday wears tights. Otherwise I would take these leggings off, but I'm just gonna leave them on because it's kind of chilly in my room. That's it. That's the final Wednesday Addams look. I don't know. Her outfit is very simple. There's like not much to add on to it and not much layering. And if you can find a dress that already has the collar on it, that's even simpler. So does this really count as styling a look? Who knows? Next we're gonna do another all black outfit, but this is another one of the Tim Burton, I guess Wednesday Addams isn't Tim Burton. Another very iconic spooky girl, Lydia Dietz. That one's also been fairly popular recently because of the Beetlejuice musical, which I haven't seen yet, but I really want to see. But her outfit from the musical is a lot more cutesy than her outfits from the movie. So Winona Ryder, Lydia, I think personally is the superior Lydia. Basically, my goal for this one was just to layer a bunch of black clothing and then find some way to get like her capey looking thing, because there's that one photo of her where she's standing like this and she's got like this big spiderweb cape. Hi! Hi! Do you want to be in the video? Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Okay. It's really hard to find good reference photos for her, so I just kind of smooshed a bunch of them together and hoped that it looked right, because basically it just looks like she's wearing a whole lot of black clothing and then a cape on top. She does have one picture where she's got like a collared shirt on, so I thought that a collared shirt would be good. This is Micah's. I just took one of his black collared shirts because I don't have one, so good base. For this, I am gonna use the Sonderfleur dress, so I'm going for kind of like black blob of clothing. So this is the base part of Lydia's outfit that I thought would work. I think that it's better that it's all kind of like loose and large and flowy, because that's what her clothing looks like. For her cape, I have another one of these lace dresses, but I'm not gonna wear it as a dress. I'm gonna wear it as a cape. So I'm just gonna shove my head right through the waist part. I think that looks kind of right. I think the only thing that I would want to add is I do wish that I had the hat, but I do have a camera that looks kind of like hers, so I'm gonna grab that and maybe I can make it look a little bit more specifically like Lydia. Also, I'm gonna get rid of my braids. Okay, I'm also gonna try to like separate my bangs out a little bit more, because that is how her hair is. I don't want to stick a bunch of gel in my hair right now because I've got the rest of this video to film. Okay, not perfect, but it's a little bit resembling her bangs. I think she also has her hair half up. Here's the camera. I think that looks kind of like Lydia, right? So the next one is gonna be Kat from the Casper movie. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. I always really liked her mom's wedding dress that she ends up wearing for a bunch of the movie. Is it a bunch of the movie? I haven't seen it in so long. I do not have an 80s wedding dress, so we're gonna have to cobble some stuff together. So this dress I made for a Card Captors cosplay, got in like 2017 or 2018. This is gonna be the base, mostly because it has the poofy sleeves, and I think the poofy sleeves will like really emulate the 80s sleeves really well. This is the dress. Isn't it so cute? I love this dress so much. Can you grab the blouse that has the, it's the other white blouse in the closet. Okay, I'm gonna stick this shirt underneath this dress. That looks like the dress already. So I also have this linen skirt. I made this. This is just a circle skirt with a ruffle. I think that helps a little bit with it looking very princessy, and I think it makes it look more 80s with the extra ruffles and stuff on there. And the last thing that I was gonna add was a pair of stays. So originally when I came up with the thought for this costume specifically, I was originally thinking of Tim Burton's Alice the White Witch that Anne Hathaway plays. However, I decided that she was not like enough of a spooky icon. She's more of a Tim Burton icon. So I thought that instead I would replace her with Kat from Casper. I don't know, do you think she should count? Should she count as like a spooky icon, or is she more like, I don't know, I don't really think of her as spooky. I think of her as like the good guy, right? She's a good guy, I think. Yeah. Okay, let me find these stays. I also have a video for these stays. For anything that I made myself, if I have a video on it, I will link that in the description so you guys can see how to make that yourself. So I've got these stays half laced on. Thank you, Micah, for that. But I think they look weird for a wedding dress. This is the final look for Kat. Oh, I should wear shoes. I'm just gonna mostly wear the same shoes for all of these because it seems right. We had a change of plans. I had originally struck the White Queen as an option, but because it's fairly similar to this, but with stays rather than the blouse, I'm just gonna do it anyways, because why not? Did she want Alice to sacrifice herself?
I think so.
So not really such a good guy, I guess. Oh well. Alright, shirts off, we're gonna put the stays on now. Alright, so she also has pearls around her neck. I don't really have pearls, but I have these like little costumey beads that are really just, they're beads on a string, but I just kind of wrap them around my neck and they're hanging down the back, so we're pretending. This is the finished look. This is like kind of how I wish I looked all the time. Puffy sleeves, stays, big skirt. It's not super practical for everyday life. I'm also never gonna actually look like her because I don't have white hair, so like I would put on a wig, but that's not what this video is about. It's about the clothes, so just pretend. Next one is Mrs. Lovett. Sweeney Todd was pretty much my personality in high school. I watched it a lot, sang it a lot, much to my best friend's embarrassment. Really liked Sweeney Todd, and I really wanted to be Helena Bonham Carter. Oh, baby, that. Which in hindsight, probably not the most not unhinged behavior ever, since, you know, Mrs. Lovett eats people. Just kind of like unhinged goth fairy. This is not the base piece, but it's just a dress that I have that's gonna go on top. It also really gives me the gray fairy from Neopets kind of vibes, so like maybe I can do a video that's styling Neopets fairies. Is that a very, very niche interest? Maybe, but I liked Neopets a lot. This is going on top, and then I've got my red dress, not red dress, my red skirt from my fairy costume that I made last year for the Renaissance Festival. And that's gonna be the base of the next 3 outfits, so I won't spoil it now, but they all use the red skirt. Don't really have the exact colors that she has. She has a lot of brown, but I don't have much brown in this style of clothing. It's mostly grays and blacks, so I'm gonna be like a palette swapped Mrs. Lovett. Ta-da! That's the end. No, that's not true. I have a corset. I'm gonna put on the corset. Oh man, putting this on is a pain. Originally, I made this corset because I wanted to use it for a Nesta cosplay from ACOTAR. I don't know that I still want to do a Nesta cosplay. I don't know. I don't not want to do it. I just have other things that I'm more interested in doing in cosplaying than ACOTAR. And then I also do have a big costume from ACOTAR planned soon. I got sent some light up fabric, so that will be coming in the near future. Okay, I gotta focus, sorry guys. And then for shoes, I'm gonna just go back to the same boots that I wore for everything. I guess because they look kind of pseudo-Victorian, they suit all of the outfits really well. Tim Burton likes the Victorian adjacent aesthetic. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna do the hair. All right, here's my accessory. Okay, so this outfit would be better if I had some fingerless gloves, but I don't have any. And I was not trying to buy anything for this video. I just wanted to use whatever I had already available without purchasing things. This is the finished look. It is definitely a lot more gray and black than her actual colors, but I think it looks good, and I think it looks kind of similar. If I did my hair up like her, I think I would be recognizable as Mrs. Lovett, especially with like a big knife or this rolling pin. I'm not going to use a big knife on YouTube because I do not want to get dinged for that. So rolling pin it is. Okay, next to, in honor of the new Hocus Pocus movie, the new Hocus Pocus movie that came out very recently, I'm going to be doing 2 out of 3 of the Sanderson sisters because I don't own any purple. The first one that I'm going to do is Sarah Sanderson, red and purple, and then I don't have any red or purple stays, so I'm gonna do gold stays, which I still feel like is something that she would wear because she's like the fancy witch of the group. Sarah Sanderson has long red sleeves. They're kind of lacy, so I picked 2 options. I've got this, which is a full-on dress, but it has kind of a high neck, so I'm a little bit worried about how that will look with all her stuff. There's this one, which also kind of has a high neck, but it has like a boob window, and I feel like Sarah Sanderson would be a boob window kind of girl. But the sleeves are very opaque, they're not lace, and it's a really modern looking shirt, so I'm not sure which direction I want to go in. I like the sleeves a lot, but I don't really like the neckline. I don't know. The back neckline would be perfect for her because she does have that kind of neckline. I'm gonna see if maybe I can flip this around and wear this dress backwards. Okay, well it definitely fits a little bit weird and it's not that most comfortable, but it looks right, I think, so I think I am gonna go with this one. The next thing that I'm gonna put over is another one of these lace dresses, but in red this time. She also has stays on, so I'm gonna put these gold stays on, but it's definitely not the right color and it stands out a lot, but I think that she would totally wear gold and like be chill with that. Also, it does like lift up the boobs quite a bit, so that is very Sarah Sanderson. But this is like generally her color palette, and also like the silhouette she's got and like all the layers and everything. I ended up pulling the overskirt up a little bit so you could see a little bit of the more purpley dress underneath, and I think that it kind of ties in the top and the bottom. She does have a lot more purple in her look than I currently have, so I don't really have anything that is just like actually purple. For shoes, I'm just doing the same shoes because they look like witch shoes, so I don't know. Should I disturb Baby Vet and pick her up to my factory things? I'm gonna do it. Sorry, Baby Vet. Oh, she sounded so sad. Okay, I'll leave you where you are. Never mind. Just like Photoshop Baby Vet next to me. Stuck in all points. This is Mary, I think, the one who does the fish face. I don't think I can do the fish face, but I can try if you guys really want me to. No, she doesn't do fish face. She has like a like I don't know. That's about all I can do. Anyways, on to the costume. So for Mary, I'm using the same base skirt because she's also like reds, browns, oranges. So rather than reds and purples, she's a little bit more the other direction of the color wheel. She also has a cape, and I definitely do not have a red cape, so I'm gonna kind of improvise with that. This is this. It's like not quite under bust, but it's almost under bust and laces up, so that'll work. And then for the cape, I don't have a cape, so I do have this red Howery. This is vintage. I got it at an anime convention. So I'm just gonna like swing this over my shoulders and be like, yes, that's a cape. I don't really have all that much in the way of orange shirts. This one I thought looked similar to hers. Hers is fairly simple, I think, because her emphasis is so much on her facial expressions and her hair. Her costume, I think, is relatively simple compared to the other two. Winifred does have not very many costume pieces. Hers seems to be mostly a dress and then a robe over it, but the robe is very like specific. It's a burnout velvet robe, and I didn't have anything that remotely resembled that. I did notice when I was looking at this and trying to put together outfits that Winifred does have very different color scheme than the other two, which is what made it really hard for me to find any pieces of clothing within my own wardrobe to make an outfit for her. She's very cool toned while the other two are a lot more warm toned. Clearly I only have warm toned clothing from what I'm discovering doing this video. This is gonna make it a little bit less like her actual outfit, but I like it anyways. I think it's cool that I can use this, and it looks kind of like a cape. All right, so that's the full outfit for Mary Sanderson. She is harder to do for hair. My hair won't do much usually. It just kind of stays where it is. I'm gonna try to tie it up like this. That's about as good as we're getting. Okay, so that's the finished look. What do you think? It looks so silly from the back because of the sleeves. Just ignore the sleeves. For the last costume, I wanted to dress up like Emily the Strange. If you were a teenager in like early 2000s, late 90s, Emily the Strange is this little girl who, I don't know, she was just printed on a bunch of stuff. I don't know if she had her own comic. She just was on a lot of merch. Really cute for like emo edgy girls like myself as a teenager. She had a bunch of black cats. I don't know, she's great. It's a very simple outfit. Like, she has black hair and bangs, so looks like me already. Her outfit is just dress. It's just a black dress. A-line, I guess, like kind of tent dress. This is not gonna be that much styling, but I wanted to dress up like her anyways because she's cute. Are you gonna let me pick you up? She's refusing to look at me. This is the black dress I have. It's inside out right now because I store it inside out because it's very glittery, and otherwise it'll shed all over my other clothes. I got this like right out of college. Who knew? 10 years later, it's getting some use. So moral of the story is never throw anything away ever. That's it. That's the whole look. It's just a dress. Helps that I already have the hair. All right, baby bet. She's ignoring me. Come here. Oh, she stops. Yeah, I'll give her a treat after this. Hi! What a good little cat. That was a terrible throw.
Nailed it.
What an excited girl. Alright. You don't want to help me fulfill my edgy teenager dreams, baby bat? Okay, that's it. That's all the treats. No more. She gets lots of treats all the time, so don't feel bad for her. Okay, baby bat. One more, because this one's dedicated to you. My last spooky icon for this video is Baby Bat. So I'm gonna try to dress up like Baby Bat. This is gonna be difficult because she's a cat and I'm not. I've gotta think about what I wanna do. Like, she's a very classy, cute girl. Do I wanna like dress kind of cutesy? I feel like she wouldn't be preppy. I was thinking like Blair from Gossip Girl, but like in all black. But I feel like that's just too prissy for Baby Bat. She is not that kind of girl. I could dress like myself, but in all black. I think she mostly just likes to be really comfy all the time. So I'm just gonna dress comfy. And I'm gonna dress in things that she likes to lay on. I might steal something from Micah because she really likes to sleep on like wool textures and like Sherpa textures. Micah's got a sweatshirt that has that kind of Sherpa texture, and then that'll also like bring in some of like the furriness. All right, I'm gonna go back to the dress that I wore for Wednesday. I just realized my leggings in this dress are not the same shade of black, so sorry for that, I guess. This is a very comfortable dress. It's probably like my comfiest dress because it's just a big t-shirt, but kind of tight. So I feel like this is like good for Baby Bat style. It's like she's very sleek. I feel like this dress is really sleek because it's form-fitting, but it's also very comfy. She likes to nap all day. I'm gonna continue wearing my leggings because I don't want to take them off. She likes to be warm, so we're wearing leggings. I'm gonna go grab that sweatshirt from Micah. This is the sweatshirt. It's got a big zipper around the whole hood and it's got this Sherpa texture. I don't know that you'll be able to see it at all, but big and it's cozy, and Baby Bat loves to be cozy. Zipped up it's not the vibe. That's not what I want. So I'm gonna do unzipped so that you still get the sleekness from the turtleneck bodycon and then also the fluffy warmness from the Sherpa sweatshirt, and I think that's pretty good. Okay, so the only thing that's the problem is these boots. These boots are comfortable as far as high-heeled boots go, but they're not as comfy as we could be, and I think that Baby Bat would refuse to wear heels because she also refused to wear anything. So I had these Baby Bat slippers from LL Bean. I literally Facebook advertised them to me. I was like, well, you got me. I guess I'm getting these. So these are gonna complete my Baby Bat ensemble. I think for the last thing, I'm gonna give myself little cat ears with braids. I saw some people doing them on TikTok. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recreate it myself because I'm not very good at doing hairstyles, but we're gonna try. Does that look like cat ear? No, it doesn't really. Maybe if I like flat ironed it, I'm not gonna subject my hair to the heat damage. Full final outfit. Do we match? Is this great? Well, she is certainly happier being held when I'm wearing this big fluffy jacket, so I think that is a win and was the correct choice for this outfit. So that's it. That's the whole video. Can you say bye-bye? Can you say thank you guys for watching? She says, no, put me down. Okay, let's do an outro. Oh God, I look so silly. Okay, wait, I gotta fix my one ear so that I'm not a lopsided cat at the very least. I may look silly, but I cannot be lopsided. Can I make it extra worse? Okay, this one she's staying up there. I don't know what's going on with this one. No, that was much worse. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this. Is very silly. I am having fun with these dress up videos. I really have always liked fashion, so I wanted to do more of it and get more into actually like figuring out how to style myself. Let me know if there's other characters that you think I would suit that I could do a dress up thing for. I have one that I am really interested in doing, and if you are into anime or manga at all, especially horror manga, Tomie is one I think that I already look generally pretty like. Junji Ito chose Tomie. I think would be one that I could do pretty easily, but there's lots more. If you want to see that Neopets video for real, I would actually be really into doing that. So let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, if you hated this video, let me know. If you like this video, also let me know. And if you have any other suggestions, also let me know. And if you want to see more of my videos, I also do vlogs and sewing videos and crafting general videos on top of what is new styling to my channel. New videos, styling videos are new to my channel, but I do a lot of other stuff. So if you like all of those other topics, then please subscribe or just go watch them. Either way. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Can I pick you up one last time? One last time. It's the last time. Last time I will ever pick you up in your entire life. That's just not true. Goodbye. If you want to see Baby Bed in the future, please subscribe. She's so annoyed. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, guys.